We will be exploring the following different special occasion speeches: welcome and farewell speeches, commemorative, speech of introduction, receiving or accepting an award, and the after-dinner speech. The welcome speech must be brief and concise because the audience will be focused on the main events or activities of the occasion's purpose. First, the presenter needs to recognize the honored guests and key people who are in attendance. Next, briefly share with the audience the purpose of the occasion. Again, the presenter must be mindful of the mood he or she wants to set in the welcome address. There are two different perspectives from which a farewell speech may be delivered. 1. The farewell speech may be delivered from the group who are staying in a particular place. So if you're saying goodbye to someone, create a brief introduction and create the emotional tone of the event. Next, express the contributions the person may have had in the organization. Finally, wish the person well in their new life. The general theme in a farewell speech is to show gratitude for the person's contributions to the organization. Another perspective on a farewell speech will be delivered by the person who is leaving, and that person would be addressing the people who will be remaining at the company or organization. That person should talk briefly about their time at the organization, perhaps share stories, and thank those who made their stay a good one. A commemoration is a ceremonial speech that marks an important date, an event, and is usually presented at an event like a graduation, holiday, or a special local occasion to a particular community. When commemorating, analysis needs to be done in evaluating which specific values need to be highlighted in the address. Tribute speeches are another type of commemorative speech that are intended to honor, commend, and observe a person, a movement, or an organization. Presentations of tributes are usually offered at retirement parties, funerals, weddings, anniversaries, or birthday celebrations. Anecdotes and narratives are terrific ways to pay homage to the group or person being celebrated. In addition, it is appropriate to give some biographical information, but stories should be thoughtful language that reveal the person or group's moral fiber and individuality, carry a tenor that will stick with the audience. The speech that pays tribute must convey appreciation, value, or respect to the person, occasion, or organization. The purpose of a speech of introduction is to have the presenter deliver a brief introduction of the main speaker to an audience. The focus must be on the main speaker and not the presenter introducing the main speaker. The principle of the speech of introduction is to share the main speaker's credentials, give a brief description of what the main speaker will be talking about, and generate great enthusiasm for both the person and the event. Moreover, a welcoming theme for the main speaker needs to be established. When introducing the main speaker, being brief is important, so your introduction should not last longer than 2 minutes. It's also a good idea to introduce yourself and how you fit into the occasion. A critical point in the speech of introduction is to pronounce the main speaker's name correctly, so that you do not embarrass yourself and the main speaker. Moreover, absolute accuracy is needed when sharing the speaker's credentials and experience. Following the establishment of a speaker's credibility to speak to this particular audience, you will briefly share the general theme that the speaker will be talking about and build a brief bridge between the theme and how it pertains to the audience and the occasion. Another point to remember when delivering a speech of introduction is to not embarrass the speaker, where the speaker will feel uncomfortable delivering his or her speech. Accepting another award is another form of a special occasion speech, so if you're given an award or a promotion or some other form of public recognition, an acceptance speech may be in order. The goal of the acceptance speech is to give thanks to those who help you earn the award and thank the organization that is presenting the award. Another important point to remember when accepting an award is to be brief. Another special occasion speech is the speech of presentation of an award or some other form of public recognition. The speech of presentation needs to address the purpose of the award and information about the person receiving it. First, the presentation of an award should embody any background information that the recipient will help the audience understand the purpose or circumstances of the award so they have an appropriate context. Next, the speaker would explain the criteria used to select the recipient of the award. And finally, share the achievements of the person receiving the award. Moreover, it is common to save the speaker's name for last as a way to build up suspense as to who will be the recipient of the award. After dinner speeches are not a real common special occasion speech, but we'll address it here nonetheless. So after dinner speeches are used to make a serious point using humor or a lighthearted and other thought-provoking means. The after dinner speech is different than an informative or persuasive speech because your goal is not to inform or persuade, but to facilitate a diversion and offer food for thought in an interesting manner. Practicing your delivery is essential because it is not only what you say, but how you say it, so maximize the opportunity to deliver a strong message.